Imagine this. What if you could take just one simple idea, pop it into an AI-powered machine, and then just sit back and watch it automatically turn into a full week's worth of social media posts? Well, that's exactly the system we're going to break down today.
So if you've ever had to manage social media, you know this feeling all too well. That constant pressure to create. You've got to brainstorm, write, design, publish, and then you do it all over again. It's like you're on this relentless content treadmill. But what if you could just step off and let an automated system take over the heavy lifting?
And look, this isn't just a feeling. It's a huge problem for businesses. I mean, how do you consistently create high-quality content for platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram without burning through a ton of time and money on a dedicated creative team? That's the challenge we're tackling head-on.
You know, when you're doing everything by hand, the problems just pile up. It absolutely burns through your time and budget. It opens the door for all sorts of little inconsistencies or errors. And maybe worst of all, it demands a never-ending stream of new ideas from a brain that's already completely fried. But there is a solution. And it's not just about working harder. It's about working smarter. It's an automated blueprint that's designed to turn that manual grind into a streamlined, really intelligent process.
And I love this because it really shows you the whole journey of the idea. It starts out on the left as just this rough sketch, you know, the kind of thing you doodle on a whiteboard. But then you see it transform into this polished, complex, and fully realized workflow on the right. It's the perfect visual for how these big ideas actually take shape.
And here's the wild part. For all its complexity, this entire engine kicks into gear with something incredibly simple, a single line of text in a Google Sheet. Yep, an idea like AI and robots, or why you need automation, is literally all it takes to set this whole process in motion.
So the big question is, how does it actually work? Let's pull back the curtain and walk through this AI assembly line step by step to see how that one little idea becomes a finished product.
Okay, so this right here, this is the full map of the system. You can see everything starts with an idea from that Google Sheet, which then gets split into two main paths. Let's follow that top path first. This is the AI generation phase, where the content actually gets created.
Okay, so once an idea is in the spreadsheet, the AI just springs into action. First, it uses an OpenAI model to draft the post text. Think of this as your AI copywriter. Then it uses another AI to generate a relevant image. And finally, and this part is super important, it updates the spreadsheet not to done, but to ready for review.
And that leads us to a really, really crucial step in this whole process. It's a step that deliberately puts the brakes on full automation. It's the human checkpoint. And trust me, it's there for a very good reason.
Yeah, that ready for review status, it's not just some tag. Think of it like a gatekeeper. It means the AI has done its job. It's created the content. But now everything is on hold, just waiting for a human being to give the final thumbs up before anything goes live. Which, makes you wonder, if this AI is so powerful, why not just automate the entire process from start to finish? Why even bother with a manual check?
Well, it all boils down to one word: control. That manual check is your firewall. It's where you make sure the AI's output perfectly matches your brand's voice, it's where you do a quick fact check, and it's where you add that final human touch. It's the safety net that stops any costly or embarrassing errors from ever seeing the light of day.
So, once a human approves the content and gives it the green light, the second half of the automation kicks in, publishing everything on autopilot. And this isn't just some dumb copy and paste job. No, this is smart distribution.
See, the system is smart enough to know that each platform is totally different. For Facebook, it's prompted to create content that's more personal, more conversational, something that's really meant to spark engagement, maybe by asking a question like, so, how has AI impacted your daily routine?
Then, for LinkedIn, the whole tone shifts. The AI is now laser-focused on industry insights and thought leadership. It's prompting those professional discussions about business trends and challenges. And finally, for Instagram, it's all about the visuals and that quick, snackable content. The prompts here make sure the AI creates something with a much more energetic tone, maybe using emojis to match the platform's fast-paced, aesthetic-driven feed.
After successfully posting to all of those different channels, the system closes the loop. It goes right back to that original Google Sheet and updates the status one last time, from ready for review all the way to post done. And just like that, the cycle for that one idea is complete.
So when you take a step back and look at a system like this, it's easy to wonder, is this all just impressive tech hype, or does it actually deliver some real, tangible value?
Oh, the payoff is absolutely huge. We're talking about a dramatic boost in efficiency and a massive reduction in all those repetitive manual tasks. By automating the drafting and designing, you minimize the chance for human error. And, ultimately, it frees up creative professionals to stop worrying about the content treadmill and start focusing on the big picture, on actual strategy.
Which brings us to a final, really thought-provoking question, one that was actually an idea fed into this very system. As AI that generates not just text, but visuals, becomes more and more common, are we looking at just a bunch of hype, or is there genuine value there? It's a question that's probably going to define the future of creativity, and it's definitely something for all of us to think about.